Hello there, I'm Yvonne DeCellis coming to you today on my channel Y Energy, which is not spelled phonetically. Sorry about the hair, by the way, it's kind of a mess, but I just want to get a video out to you guys today about using your triple warmer to help get rid of feelings of stress or panic. I may skip one because these are in the way, but if I can, I may set the headphones aside because I do have one exercise, actually two exercises to do where I have to show you something behind the ears. So for those, I might move these. You might not be able to hear me, but I'm really hoping you can hear me now. I shot this video a little while ago. I spent a long time shooting it, and then I went to go listen to it, and I couldn't hear myself at all. So this is try number two, and I really hope this works. And also, just to let you guys know, I do a Wednesday weekly energy healing video every week, different times, but I'm going to also try to start doing a YouTube live in case you guys are interested in it. It would be on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try to show up today. I cannot guarantee that it's going to happen. It's currently Wednesday, April 6th. We have been living in our new apartment for a little over 6 months now. Unfortunately, we did not get a really good chance to unpack because our movers threw more than half of our things away by accident. Um, it's a long, blown out story. It's been a really horrible experience, but we were at least able to get some money. But we don't have furniture to put a lot of our things into. We moved from a big one-bedroom apartment to a little teeny tiny one-bedroom apartment. We have a lot of stuff we have to get rid of, but we also have stuff we have to put away and nowhere to put it. So right now we're trying to figure out how to get this room that I'm currently in as emptied out as we possibly can, but we're having a very hard time. So if I'm not here tonight, it's because we're busy trying to figure out places to put things. But I will still try to show up. As always, please, if you are interested in this, let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in lives in particular, let me know. I do need to hear from people that they will show up to the lives if I do them. If I do a live today, it'll probably be around the topic of the video that I'm doing right now, which is all about using your triple warmer to help combat feelings of stress and panic. So first off, just to explain what the triple warmer is, triple warmer dates back to before man, basically, but when man was first on this planet and we were running away from animals because we were afraid they were going to eat us, the triple warmer is what the body would turn to during times of extreme stress and extreme panic. The problem now is that the body's still doing that. The body hasn't caught up to the fact that times have changed drastically, so we're constantly panicking a lot over really little things. And it's not your fault if that's happening. It's just the way the body's wired and the fact that the body doesn't seem to remember that we're no longer living in the time of having to run from animals that want to eat us. So a lot of times panic is a lot worse than it needs to be, and that can cause a lot of health problems. So I'm going to show you a couple things you can do to help soothe yourself. This is a really quick one. Fingers, index fingers to pinky, stick it under your armpits on both sides. You're crisscrossing the hemispheres of your body, which is part of why this works. The other reason this works is because your thumbs are on your lung points and your fingers are on two meridians in particular. There's actually three meridians involved, but I believe the primary meridians involved for this routine are the spleen meridian and the heart meridian. Plus, again, thumbs on lung points and you're crisscrossing the two hemispheres of your body. So we're going to hold this pose just for a few moments. And you want to do proper breathing for this. Proper breathing for relieving stress is to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, if possible. You can do all nasal or oh, I can't talk right now, all oral if you prefer. The most important thing about breathing to relieve stress or panic is to keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth, which is there's a little divot behind your top row of teeth. You want to have your tongue there when you're inhaling. When you're exhaling, you can let the tongue drop if you want, but it should be up top. So let's just hold this pose again. Index to pinky under your armpits, thumbs up, just pressing with your thumbs on your lung points. And now let's just breathe in. When you breathe in, rise up. When you breathe out, sink. So in and out. And let's just do one more in and out. And this is one you can do for as long as you want. Hold this pose until you feel ready. If you feel comfortable like this and you want to keep this pose for as long as you want, hit pause, hold it for as long as you want. You can do this one as long as you need to. This is a very good one. It gives a feeling of warmth and a feeling of security. Also, that's the first one. That's the very first one. I call that the comfort clasp. The next one that I like to do is the triple warmer rub. I'm just going to show you really quickly how to do it. I call it triple warmer rub because it's on the triple warmer meridian, which starts on your ring finger. You trace, go to the bottom of your arms, and you trace all the way back. I'm going to move this. I really hope you guys can still hear me. Forgive the hair, by the way. The hair's kind of horrible at the moment, but I don't care about the hair right now. So starting at the hands, you start again at aiming for the tip of your ring finger. Let me just show you once again where the triple warmer meridian is. It starts on the ring finger, goes up the back of the arm all the way up, going up towards the back of the neck, up and over the top of the ear, and then you go out, outer edge of your eyebrow, and then you let go. That is where the triple warmer meridian is. So we're tracing on the triple warmer. So you're just going to rub up, go all the way up to the back of your neck, bring your hands up as high behind you as you can with your index finger, and then you just go back down all the way to the tips of your fingers, and then go back up. And you can do this one as many times as you want. I know some people who told me they don't like this one because they get a feeling of chilliness when they do this. That's normal, actually. You can feel a temperature shift when you're doing this or a pressure shift. I'm gonna put the headphones back on, so if you couldn't hear me before, I apologize, but I just wanted to move these out of the way so you could see about having this go behind ears. I am going to do one more that I'm going to have to move these out of the way for, but just to show you another really quick one. During times of intense panic, using your eyebrow ridges, which are above, it's about parallel to where the eyebrows are. It kind of follows the eyebrows. It's about an inch over. You should feel a slight indent there. You want to cover those areas with your fingers, but first, good idea to rub your hands together to get them nice and warm. Also, when you're doing this one, if you want to, you can have your thumbs at your temples. This is really good for if you have a headache, but it's also good because it's on your triple warmer. So if you want to hold your thumbs at your temples while you're doing this, that's fine. The most important thing is that these fingers, index to pinky, once again, you should have at least one or two fingers covering your eyebrow ridges at the sides of your forehead. So once again, rub your hands together. For this one, I'm just going to leave my thumbs up because I do not have a headache and I'm not in an extreme case of panic right now. So I'll leave my thumbs up, but I do sometimes do this with thumbs at the temple and the fingers this way. But for now, I'm just going to hold my thumbs up and let's just take a couple of in and out breaths. Let's just do one more in and out. And the last one I'm going to do is one I learned from Donna Eden. This is a really good one if you're sad, stressed, having severe overwhelm problems. This is a really good one. I do have to move the headphones, and again, I really hope you can hear me. But once again, rub your hands together. Get them good and hot. You want your hands to be really warm for this one, so rub them together for 30 to 60 seconds if necessary, and bear with me, I have to move this. Again, I hope you can hear me once these are off. I'm going to try to keep them nearby in the hopes that you'll be able to hear me. I hope you can hear me. Rub your hands together, put them over your eyes so that you can feel the heat on your eyeballs. Your eyes can be closed or open. Take a breath in, and on the breath out, pull your hands back and go over your ears. Go back behind the ears, and then stick your hands flat on your neck. I'm going to now that I've gone behind the ears, flat on the back of the neck, and then down to your torso, and then just kind of hang off the back of the neck, elbows hanging down. You want to hold this for just a few seconds, as long as you feel like you need to. You're the best judge of how long this needs to be held. I usually only hold this for a few seconds. And then when you are ready, slide down so that your hands are at your heart chakra. I believe when Donna Eden does this exercise, she generally ends it here. She said that going to your heart chakra is like returning to yourself. If I'm really stressed and I don't have time, I end it here. But if I'm not totally stressed or if time's not an issue, this is where I do the triple warmer rub. I just slide up and then I start doing the up and down motion. And then going back behind the ears, I have the headphones in the way now. But that's how you can slide into the triple warmer rub if you want to from another move. That's all the exercises I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to get rid of any negative energy now by rubbing my hands together and shaking them out. Those are the triple warmer exercises I was going to show you for today. And again, I really hope you can hear this. I'm going to test it before I put this up and publish this in YouTube, but I really hope I'm audible. I'll close caption this as well. And again, I will try to come by tonight at 9 p.m. to see if anyone wants to talk to me live. As always, please let me know down below if you like this. Say like if you like it. That way I'll know you'd like more content like this. If you know anyone this can help, please share it with them. And as always, last but definitely not least, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Peace and light. Namaste. I really hope you'll be back to see me again. I will be back in a week. I hope you can come back and see me. I know your time is very important to you, and I know you're probably really busy, so I do appreciate you coming to see me, and I really hope you will see me again. Thank you so much once again. Namaste. Peace and light. Cheers.